On the woman's first day working as a tutor at the home of the richest man, she noticed that water was dripping at the main entrance. She instantly understood what was going on, so she casually picked up an umbrella by the door before pushing it open. Sure enough, a basin of dirty water was poured down from above the door, but it was completely blocked by the umbrella. Seeing this, several spoiled young ladies who had played the prank were instantly dumbfounded. The woman took the opportunity to introduce herself, but the richest man's son on the second floor, still unconvinced, threw several darts at her. Little did he know that the woman was actually a top-tier assassin, and the identity of a tutor was just one of her covers to hide herself. She caught the darts with almost no effort at all. In response, she also poured the water from her cup onto the richest man's son's head. Not even the boy's friends were spared. Enraged by this, the friends tried to rush up and beat her, but the woman calmly took out her phone to record a video, threatening to send it to the richest man. The friends then left in a panic. However, this move completely infuriated the boy. Over the next week, he exhausted all kinds of means to try to drive the woman away. He placed a venomous snake on her bed, only to have the woman crush it to death directly with her hand. The boy then found a chance to lock her in the basement and played horror music to try to scare her to death. Unexpectedly, the woman didn't care at all and slept there for the whole night. The boy was thus completely at a loss. His friends came up with an idea for him to trick the woman into handing him a towel while he was taking a bath, and take the opportunity to pull her into the bathroom. At that moment, a maid came upstairs to deliver fruit. The woman suddenly realized that the boy was deliberately trying to let the maid see this scene, so that the richest man might take the initiative to replace her. Little did he know that the woman didn't care about these things at all. Instead, she even pressed the boy against the wall, pretending to be intimate with him. The boy then awkwardly scolded her for being crazy, and loudly told the maid to leave the fruit outside and go away. Only then did the woman stop teasing him, but she warned that she would teach him how to respect his teacher during the upcoming class. However, the boy fell seriously ill right after taking a bath. When the woman went to check on him, she found him hugging a portrait of his deceased mother. The woman was then surprised to discover that the boy's mother was actually her benefactor. It turned out that when the woman was a child, she had almost been sold by her father, but it just so happened that the richest man's wife, who was there for poverty alleviation, saved her, and gave their family a sum of money every year to let her go to school. That was how the woman had made it to where she was today. At this moment, the woman also noticed that one of the boy's fingers was broken. She turned around and called the richest man to ask what had happened. Only then did she learn that after the boy lost his mother, he used to cry all the time. The richest man found him too annoying, so he broke his finger. Hearing this, the woman suddenly thought of her own father, and couldn't help but scold him for being unworthy of being a father. But the richest man said that he had many sons, and the boy was the most useless one. He claimed that it was already generous of him not to kick the boy out of the house. As he spoke, he also warned the woman not to meddle in other people's business. At that moment, the boy, who was in his sleep, mistook her for his mother and grabbed her, not letting her go. Seeing this, the woman couldn't help but feel even more sympathy for him, and secretly decided to change her way of teaching him in the future. Unexpectedly, after the boy recovered from his illness, he completely changed his previous standy image and no longer rejected the woman. He even started listening to her classes seriously. But on this day, when the woman came for the class, she found that the richest man's illegitimate sons were bullying the boy, because the boy was the least favored child. The illegitimate sons often bullied him like this, and the richest man would not interfere. They even deliberately destroyed his mother's portrait. Seeing this scene, the woman was instantly furious.